What's happening, everybody? We're back. It's me, the resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington.
I'm the swaggy blurred Winston Marshall.
And we're here with the review for Season 2, Episode 11 of Titans on the DC Universe. And if you ain't seen it yet, you really should go watch it. I mean, you know what happens here.
I'm very confused why you wouldn't have got the gist by now that you should watch it
before you
watch this.
Like,
it's even in the title. It does say spoiler review.
It does say spoiler warning in the title. Like, I don't feel like I should have to tell you that, but I feel like I'm so pre-programmed to say that spiel in the beginning now that I have to remind people there's spoilers. I had to wear pink today, ladies and gentlemen, because I needed to be happy. I'm sad as fuck as I'm recording this.
Oh, I just thought it was like breast cancer awareness. I'm proud of you.
That is October. It is November.
Time is moving too fast.
Okay.
And way too slow at the same time.
Yes, I am very my depression has been high today. I will be honest with you all. I'm very sad, so I'm going to try to have fun while we talk about superheroes.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Real talk though, I don't know about you, but I think we should review Harley Quinn. Y'all need to see this Harley Quinn show. It's fucking phenomenal.
Well, they can't because they're nobody knows. This is only press access that we have.
No, I know they can't watch it yet. I'm saying they.
You want to do the reviews on it?
Yeah, we should do it.
We're going to review the Harley Quinn animated series when it comes out because I've watched the first couple episodes. He's pretty much watched the entire season.
Oh, I watched the whole thing.
So what we're going to do is we're going to try to record them all. We're going to try to record every single one. I'm going to take notes again, and we're going to try to knock it all out, and I'll have it pre-ready to upload for you every week so you'll have them all ready. But I will give you... they showed the first episode of New York Comic Con. It's fucking amazing. That's all I'll tell you. It's amazing. All right?
The only thing I'll give you is theme-wise, it feels like if you took BoJack Horseman and Archer and made a baby, this is what you would produce.
This is what you would get. But guess what? I have no problem with either one of those.
No, it's amazing.
I just need to smoke more weed.
Dude, I definitely watched some of the middle episodes high as fuck, and I laughed so loud. My sister was like, "Can you shut the fuck up?" If y'all didn't know, I'm living with my sister for the next couple of months.
She finna kick him out the house.
Nah, I'm good, man.
I just like to say, I look pretty good in the 2XL sweatshirt.
Dude, I keep telling you, slimming down. You know, because so tired of Big Brother Jay over here fucking embarrassing me, dropping all this weight and getting felt like he about to go fucking fight Thanos himself or be Thanos in the follow-up. But so I'm actually training for a 5K right now. So what? Yes, can I help you? What is there something you'd like to get off your chest?
I just want to see you run a 1K.
Bitch, that's not that much.
I know.
Okay, I'll do that shit when we're done here.
Now you just showing off for the people.
What? That's not that much. That's not that much.
Nah, I mean, I'm proud of you doing something productive with your life. Because now the bitch want to work back out with me. So let's say this real quick when we get to the video. Worked out with me one time. Cried for about, whined for about 2 weeks afterward. I can't feel my arms.
I couldn't feel my arms. I started lifting again myself. I told him once I get to a level where I feel comfortable enough to actually hold up, keep up with him.
I didn't even have him hold nothing heavy. That is the problem. I had him because I know he doesn't lift. Because I know this. So I try to. I cater to his needs. So I'll do 40s because that's light to me. I had him doing 15s and 20s.
That's fine.
Actually, we had to go down for 20 because he was like, I can't do this.
Shut up, bitch. That's not what happened.
Yes, it was.
What happened was, since I haven't lifted in so long, to do that many repetitions
ladies,
for that long.
We know he don't pick his girl up by fucking because he was struggling with 20s like
That's not true.
Oh, you can pick up?
Yeah.
Give her the
that's
African,
core strength.
Give her the African swap.
First of all, also that's a different adrenaline. That's not all of a sudden you like
we both bouncing.
Just that's a completely different adrenaline, my dude. Like all of a sudden that kicks in and your ass becomes Superman in this bitch.
For those who don't know what the African squat fuck is, you need to see Baby Boy starring Tyrese, AJ Johnson, Taraji Henson, and Big Raves. You want the African squat, nigga? Hey,
nigga, I hit that not Too Fast, Too Furious. Four Brothers on the washing machine. You know that was Sofia Vergara, right?
Yes.
That was her first movie.
That was Sofia Vergara's first movie getting fucked on the washing machine?
Yeah.
You came up, lady. All right. So let's get into the episode. It kicks off with us showing Gar talking, and you don't want to know what's going on, but he's getting his brain operated on in Cadmus, which is good and bad at the same time.
All bad. Because
you figure out he hates Rachel like he has a deep-seated hate. We're not gonna go bit by bit. Like he has it's not a hate, it's a resentment.
It's as proven by many an angry black woman in a lot of black movies in the 90s. There's a thin line between love and hate.
There's a thin
Between love and hate.
Here I am laying in the hospital, bandaged from feet to head.
So it's one of those things that I think they figure out pretty quickly that he has a love for Rachel. There is some resentment because he feels like she's abandoned him, and so they just manipulated the fuck out of that. So now they can use Gar as a fucking weapon.
Which also, Mercy Graves has been probing in his brain to figure out when he has these emotions and reactions, what portion of his brain has the most stimulus. But the thing also is, she notices it does a bit of the transformation in a certain point when the emotion is enacted. So I guess she's going to figure out that his transformations are linked to his emotions directly. Which, again, we're not going to go step by step. Later on, she figured out how to basically trigger the transformation. This is Cadmus. Why the fuck is he still just transforming to a Titan?
Yeah, that's the one part about this that I think is just very off base here. You guys are supposed to be the geniuses of metahumans. And
you created Superboy.
And you can't figure out how to just probe him a little bit more and push him over the edge, but whatever.
I get you're learning and studying him, because that's what, and somebody mentioned it in the comments of a recent episode, Project Raksha, or whatever it's called. It's a Hindu translation meaning, metamorphosis or something like that. I'll check through the comments, please forgive me, but you guys know what I mean. The project that she's working on, it's a Hindi word that involves transformations with animals and stuff like that, so she knows what he can be. But let's talk about this real quick before we go any further.
Are we jumping to the end?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Right, so
we talked about Gargan trains just till Tiger late, okay? They used an assistant who probably was a college intern. It probably been her dream to work in a high-powered lab like Cadmus. She told her parents she was going to move to San Francisco. She was going to make some things happen for herself. She's got this big opportunity at this big company. And they told her, she told them she was going to work one day and it's top secret. She can't talk about it. She comes in happy-go-lucky. She probably got coffee for the whole office, you know what I'm saying? Brought donuts.
She just did her first experiment. She just actually got to touch some beakers.
She got to touch beakers. She moved on. She just wasn't getting the mail and coffee no more.
See, and this is why.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So then, Mercy Graves said, I need you to go in here and sit and talk to Gar. Now, she's just talking to him. Now, she has the earpiece in her ear because she's being fed lines. What she doesn't understand is what Gar is seeing while she's being fed lines. She sees Gar talking to Rachel because they make Gar's mind believe he's still in the tower and that he's having a conversation
Which
with
I'm
Rachel.
Surprised, but that's how brainwashed she is, because he said they came in and blew up the tower. Bitch, you're supposedly sitting in the tower.
He means by blew up the tower the way they destroyed.
No, I know, but remember, he thinks he's in the tower and everything's perfect.
Yeah, which is cleaned up.
So how did he not process that this was...
Again, he's dealing with a lot of emotional stress.
That's right.
And so then, Rachel's like, that's terrible. And, he was like, I needed you and all that. And you just see him get mad and his eyes turn green and his face turns into a tiger. And because the girl, the assistant, what he sees is Rachel.
Well, no, it wasn't anything that she said that set him off. It's, remember, Mercy turned on some classical music.
Oh, yeah, the classical music was a trigger.
Yeah, it was a trigger. And then
his emotions on top of the classical music.
All of a sudden, they got turned the fuck on. It automatically populated his brain and turned into the tiger, and he mauled the
No, he did not. See, maul implies that there might have been a hope or a chance of survival.
No.
Because maul is what happened to Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant. Maul is...
he should have died.
He should have... Yeah, the bear should have fucked him at that point. Like, I feel like I thought the bear was going to rape him at the point. He flipped him over, had him on his... I thought the bear was going to...
Well, this was the saddest thing about this scene, man, is the girl kept, getting away from his grasp for a second.
It was going out to the window!
She's fucked up. But her adrenaline is flowing, so she's out here still full sprinting with her leg gashed open. She's out here
her neck gashed open.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. Nope. Tiger grabs her again, throws her back down. Bloody handprint on the window. Even Mercy was like, "Oh shit!"
That's what I say. You see Mercy Graves jump. She's like, "Fuck, okay." And then she was like, after eventually, oh girl is hella dead. Mercy Graves was like, I think we got something here.
But this is exactly why you need to honestly. You got to do all the stuff you love every day, even if it's only for a minute, because you never know when someone is going to... You'll go to work, and someone's going to be like, yo, talk to this person.
Did we literally just get to live your life? Live your life to the fullest.
Live your best life.
I ain't going back and forth with you,
tigers. So all I'm saying is live your best life. Like, look, if you want to wake up in the morning and take a sip of scotch, like, fucking do it, because you never know when you'll never get that scotch.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot
at the person you want to shoot your shot at.
Holla.
Let me tell you something. I've shot my shot at people like LeBron being double teamed, on paint, and feel like he still got an open shot. And guess what? My shots have missed repeatedly. I might need to stop shooting. I'm sorry,
that was kind of funny. But no, all this lesson really taught you is that she genuinely had no idea what was about to happen to her. So shoot your shot, live your life, go fuck it. You want to go see the ocean? Go see the ocean, goddammit. Like, do something, because you never know. You never know when your boss is going to unleash a tiger boy on you.
You never know when your boss is going to be like, this bitch is expendable. That's basically what it is. Also, you see the Titans, after they split up, they're going their different ways. You see Dawn driving on the road by herself, finally decide to dump out Hank's shit. Like, it's for real.
What happened to him again?
So they were back in Wyoming, and they were at the bar.
Yeah.
And what the fuck was the kid's name? I can't remember his name.
The one that got killed.
Yeah.
His sister came out.
Yeah. And so Hank was like, yo, I think it might be best we go our separate ways, because, blah, blah, blah. She was trying to stay together. She was like the Eric Benet song. She's like, let's stay together.
See, if she had come in there with talking about, there's a meeting in my
No, it's not. That's not meeting. It's not broken down like meeting. There's a meeting in my bed.
Well, I had to change the tempo because you were singing something else. I'm aware of how the song. Father! So, girl, please don't be late. But there's a meeting in my bedroom. There's a meeting in my bedroom. If she had done that, he would have been like, all right, cool, let's take it out.
So she's on the road, getting ready to throw his shit out. In the process, she hears this static about a commercial about a diner in Elko. Now, earlier, Rachel has visions about this. Now, it even gets weirder in between. So Donna comes back to the tower because she's trying to figure out some shit's going wrong. She's looking for Dick. She sees the tower. Everybody's calling Dick's phone, and all of a sudden it keeps going straight to voicemail. First of all, it's ringing. At some point, I don't think this nigga has been able to pay the bill because, he's been locked up.
Nah, he's got Bruce money, bro. That's just auto.
So, it's auto draft. So the account taking. Yeah, so it's good. But his voicemail, she calls. But while she's calling Rachel, she thinks Rachel is calling her. Excuse me. She gets the commercial in static to hear about Elko's Diner. This is the best one for me. Corey out here living her best life.
No, she living that grief life, bro. That's what it is.
I'm saying, if grief make you have a dope ass place to just fuck for no reason.
That's Michael. Where the fuck are her money coming from?
Well, remember,
where'd she get that fucking penthouse?
She got money saved up because remember she was doing the hustling thing in a sense in season 1. So she was hustling and hoeing. In season
was she?
She was kind of.
She just wore that fur coat.
Well, she kind of
took it from somebody.
Well, she was picking up rich dudes and stuff like that. So she was kind of hustle hoeing.
Hustle hoeing? That's a new term. I'm gonna start doing that. Yo, hustle hoeing in this bitch.
But also, can we talk about the fact, fellas? Let me tell you something. So Corey picks up this dude, got him in the crib. Dude, she taking off clothes. She about ready to get it on. She want the dick. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about this. She wants some dick. And she's going to take it on the stairs. The nigga that she gets, he's halfway undressed. The nigga starts talking. Find out he's a psychiatrist. And you're exhibiting this type of behavior.
You're doing some escapist behaviors. Did something happen to you recently, etc., etc.?
I just want to let y'all know, I yelled at my screen going, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up.
I was okay with it. I'll tell you why. Look, man, I'm not trying to fuck nobody that ain't trying to get fucked by me. And it was clear.
She was trying to.
Nah. She was out of her grief, and that's the whole thing. In the same way that if you're out and a girl is drunk as shit, and she's like, I got my faculties, I want to do this, but you're like, yo, you're drunk. Are you sure? You know what I'm saying? He's like, as a psychiatrist, he's like, look, you were in a state of grief.
But she's like, she don't give a fuck about all that. She's like, yo, if you don't insert this dick into this Tamaranian vagina and get it going, and then she keeps talking about things about,
bro, do no harm. He out here trying to make
what harm, nigga?
Look, because that's not gonna solve her problem.
That was a free skeet session,
nigga. That does not solve her problem.
That nigga could have hit the bullseye of that womb.
Nigga, I'll put money on it. I'll put money on it now. Now he about to hit it for life.
Nigga, she told the nigga to leave.
He about to hit it for
how?
life.
She told him to go.
He left the card. He gonna hit it for life.
Yeah, but remember, Dick's gonna be hitting that. Well, literally, Dick. Grayson's gonna be.
I mean, maybe not. Because remember, she's like, "Fuck it, I'll fuck whoever." She don't give a fuck. And
look, ladies, if you want to be sexually liberated, do your thing. Like, if you pick up a dude in the club, I feel like this. As long as you're not sloppy, that's understandable. That's like, yo, she's not in her right capacity to do things. But she has this right state of mind, like, yo, let's go. Fellas, you talk your way out some pussy, that's on you.
But the difference is he didn't talk his way out of his pussy because he was boring or he was, like, nervous.
No!
He talked his way out of it being a good doctor.
Nigga, this ain't the time to use your medical degree!
No, that's the exact time because, like I said, now, have you heard the song Talking Bodies? And I went with Talking Bodies. You got a perfect one, so put it on me. And let me tell you now, if you fuck me right, we fuck for life. So he's trying to fuck her mind. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make sure her mind's right, baby.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong. Listen, there's nothing wrong with getting mentally entangled with the woman you vibe with and rock with. Therefore, that sensuality hits on a whole nother level. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You should definitely try to do that. You should make sure the two of you are symbiotic in that relationship. I agree. However, in this moment, them nuts was talking, nigga. You should have listened. Let's move on.
That's good guy. The Dr. Good Guy. That's
Dr. Good Guy.
What we're going to name him from
Let's move on. Okay, let's move. I'm trying to see where we're at, Dr.
So Rachel's having visions. She's so the end of this is what this boils down to. Eventually, all of a sudden, the TV freaks out. She's like, what the fuck is that? TV comes on. This old white guy was like, come down to Elko Diner. We got them donuts, nigga. We got old fashioned. We got fritters. We got jellies.
Which is
we
the
got
great part. So basically, they all get these different things about going to the Elko Diner in Elko, Nevada. Rachel buys a bus ticket. Corey gets there. Dawn drives up and shows Donna as well. But when Corey gets there, Corey like, yo, I want a donut. The lady like,
we got cake and pie.
It's an old black lady. We got cakes and pies. She's like, I don't care about. I want some donuts.
Well, with flies on them and shit. She said, I want the donuts.
I want the donuts.
Best on the planet, right?
She was like, we ain't got that. She was like, you got some flour. You got some water.
You got some flour. You got some sugar. You got some eggs. Bitch, you better figure out a donut and melted this bitch's bell. And she said, a donut.
Donut, okay.
Donut.
Like, I ain't never heard nobody. Also, Corey threw up earlier in the episode. My question is Corey pregnant? Because Corey doesn't even know what's happening with her. And now, I don't think that was alcohol because
pregnant with whose baby?
Again, she out here giving the Tamaranian trombonish.
That's what it is though. I bet you Dr. Good Guy could sense that she was pregnant. He's like,
what is this species?
You're glowing.
Yeah, she glows. The broad makes fire. Okay. Yeah, she glows. Also, but nonetheless, that was the thing that had me curious, the vomiting part, because I was like, this isn't a drunk throw up the way she did it. It was that she doesn't even know what's going on. And typically, that's one of the signs they do in TV shows and movies that somebody may be pregnant.
Well, I mean, shit, that's going to be a weird baby.
No, it ain't. The baby going to be all light creamy. It's going to be John Legend color.
Well, I guess she's not orange, because normally Corey's orange, right?
Right, but the baby going to be John Legend color. Because the baby could have came out looking like Heathcliff if she was orange.
Give me one. Nigga said Heathcliff. You fucking stupid. I hear look like Garfield in the motherfucker, bro.
Heathcliff, no one should terrorize their neighborhood.
Is this our musical episode, bro? Like, what's happening right now?
This is our Glee episode. So let's get to the main overall thing, and that's Richard Grayson in prison. Now, they got him in solitary because of what he did helping the two criminals escape.
Which, I love the fact that the one guard was like, hey, stop flipping him. At one point, Dick decides he's pissed off. He's flipping his bed, right?
Well, that's because of who he's seeing Bruce.
Again.
He's seeing Bruce again, and Bruce is telling him what he doesn't want to hear. And this Bruce seems to be a little bit different as opposed to the Bruce we've seen earlier with the hallucinations. Because Bruce earlier is fun-loving, outgoing. This Bruce is more stern and serious about everything. And he's letting them know there's something you're missing that you have not seen. Basically, Bruce is telling Dick that Jericho's alive. He's been telling him
because the signs were there when he was at
Slade's house.
And so he starts to have flashbacks through his hallucinations and he's essentially accessing his memories in a weird way, but he's able to see that all of a sudden there's sign language going on with Slade's hand, which was Jericho trying to signal to him that he's alive. He's
letting him know, I'm in here. So my question is, we know that's the case, and we've talked about it on previous episodes. Real quick, do you think they're going to find another body for him?
One that could talk? Also, that sucks for the actor. Fuck.
Yeah, because now Chalamet is done.
Fuck, man.
Because his body is in the ground.
I think that's the weird thing about me. Like, and when I was a kid, you just be like, "Oh, cool, he's got a new body." But like now in this industry, I'm just like,
well, that's because that's because we're in the industry.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Now I feel bad for the actors.
Right,
like,
you're like, fuck, man.
Dude,
he's like, been back on screen, bro.
But that's exactly why I appreciate the dude, Tom. What's his name that plays all the different Wells?
Oh, Tom Cavanaugh.
Is it Tom Cavanaugh?
Yeah, Tom.
Is it related to Brett Kavanaugh?
No, it's not the same Kavanaugh. That's a Canadian Kavanaugh we're talking about.
Okay.
No, don't you put that evil on him.
So at least what it is for him is they're actually different people,
right?
Instead of like having to do a different actor.
Well, and also, so going back to that, so Dick is in the cell, hallucinating. But one of the things that happens during his hallucinations, that's the best part, is that we see his fighting ability start to come out, but it's against Bruce. Which finally, I understand it's a hallucination, but to see Bruce be able to whoop his ass initially without doing anything, to see Ian Glenn do it, shall I say, that gave him
stunt double.
They showed a couple of things real quick cuts, quick cuts. But what it did, I understand it's a stunt double, but what it did was it gave him more validation as being Batman.
Yeah, I still
a little more. I mean, it's just a.
But it was more in the character, and I will give. It was
more in the character.
I will give them that. But I just love the fact that when at first before he starts fighting Bruce, he's flipping the bed because he's pissed off at him. So a guard's like, "Hey, you cut that out!" And he runs in. I was like, "Nigga, don't do this.
You do that!" Well, I felt sorry for the guard.
Beat the shit out of him so fast,
and a couple other ones that went.
Well, the other two ran in and like immediately. Hey, you stop that! And then
you stop it! You don't hit that guard like that in his throat. Like it was.
Well, because what's funny is those two guards then got their ass whooped later. Because essentially what comes out of the Elko situation is the girls decide, two of them go, fuck this, Gar needs our help, we're not helping Dick, he did this to himself. The other two go, you know what, we need to go save Dick. So of course Rachel and Corey go to the prison, and they are molly-whopping the fuck out of these guards.
Well, first of all, I'm sorry for looking at it, I wanted to make sure we're good on time. It also is the fact that they found out Dick was in prison, because no one knew where he was. That was enough. That was one of the initial things. So they learned. Now, no matter what, the forum still, there's two members of the team they need to help. And the fact that Rachel is like, yo, Dick has been a dude that's been there for me. You know, even Corey is like that. Like you said.
Did you notice something? The girls that don't really know him went to go save him, but the girls that know him were like,
fuck him.
That was really interesting to me. And it dawned on me all of a sudden, no pun intended, that literally the two girls that literally the two girls he used to date / fuck were like, nah, he can go away.
He did this shit to himself.
And the girl that he just fucked the one time, that Corey must have loved the dick, so she was like, yeah, okay.
Which I will give credit to the writers and the story editors for that, because that is an amazing tidbit. Also, before I forget, we found out that Jason and Rose out here fucking for real.
Yo, that was my favorite part.
Out here getting it, yo.
I was like, Jason, come on, my nigga. He's like, yo, we gonna beat these fucking drug dealers, and I'm gonna beat that
ass. I'm gonna beat that ass. And they was doing it
beat that ass in a circle. Beat that ass in a circle. Beat that ass in a circle. That ass in a circle.
We also find out that Jason was a theater nerd, which is interesting. That's
kind of hilarious.
Which is because of the character of who Jason Todd is.
It doesn't seem
theater-esque at all.
But I'll fucks with it.
He's all rebellious and whatnot, but he's not rebellious, cares. And he almost has that love thing to the point where he sees Rose is trying to push herself away. He like, well, if you want to fucking go, just go.
This literally felt like an episode of Martin with them.
That's it.
Where it was like, God, I love your ass, man. That was great. It's like, yeah, but you a punk ass. Well, bitch, if you want to go, then fucking go.
Remember the first episode of Martin? Yeah. He was like, well, you know what, Chica? I'm done. Snap. It's over. It's over. And she leave out. He was like,
oh, God, it was hilarious.
That's literally what that felt like. But overall,
the actress that plays Rose, though, she cute to the motherfucker.
Yeah, Chelsea Zhang. She get it, man. Let me tell you something. I'm shooting my shot, but I really, Starfire real quick when she was at the arcade and in the space game machine, and the little girl was like, "Hey, you been out?" She's like, "You need to get your life together." But she was like, "Damn." Also, like I say, there's something about Anna Diop. There's something about a chocolate skin sister. Like, I love all women, but that sister is beautiful. Yes,
I can't wait to see her sister too. Is not a hologram because they both fine.
Oh, they both fucking fine.
I can't wait to see.
Because Blackfire is coming
as like a regular person.
Like, Blackfire is coming. Like, yo, it's gonna be great. I mean, on top of all of these different things, let's just break it down towards the end. What did you give this episode on a scale of 1 to 5?
I'll give it a 3. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I think it was better than last week, where I kind of lost a little bit of faith. But I really enjoyed the episode. I thought that was good. It set up some stuff that's coming up. I mean, we don't have a lot left. We have 4 episodes left.
No, from what I heard, it's only 13.
Oh, they're cutting it down to 13 instead of 15.
Let me see how many episodes. While you keep talking,
when we first looked it up, I had originally seen 15. Maybe it's only 13. I mean,
it might be. Let's see. Hold on.
But
they did just get renewed for season 3.
What I'm concerned about, to be honest with you, is we've got too many open loops right now. I'm really worried we're going to end up with a non-finale again. But we will see what happens. So I'll give it a solid 3. I've set some stuff up to really go into the end. What about you, man?
I'm seeing only 12, but I'm trying to make sure that's right. I'm trying to... How many episodes? Let's do this. This is what this is for. Oh, voice search turned off. No, turn it on. I don't want to be able to talk.
Well, give your thing. I'll find it.
Okay. My thought, I give it a 4. I actually give it a 4, maybe a little 4.25. I liked the seriousness that we're going because we're finally bringing them back together somewhat, even though it's different. It's at different points. I like the fact that we're seeing officially now how the Nightwing comes, and I don't just want to see Nightwing at the season finale. Also, I really am kind of skeptical about seeing him being broken out of prison, because that makes him not only just a vigilante, but a felon, and everybody knows. A fugitive. Yeah. So it's like, that's the thing, too, I kind of don't want to see. But I like the way we're seeing how, like we brought up earlier, the whole Donna and Dawn. I'm like, man, fuck, dude.
13.
The last.
Oh, so we got 2 left. So we have Faux Hawk, and then the last episode is Nightwing.
The 13th episode is called Nightwing, which means we are getting it in the season finale.
Well, we knew that. We saw some set photos.
I mean, no. I didn't want it. No. I knew we were getting it. I just didn't want it to be the season finale.
Sure. I think that's fine, though. He hasn't had a costume the whole time. He's probably at the end of Faux Hawks and asked Bruce, like, yo, gear me up, bitch.
Or maybe Bruce has already done some, because in his hallucinations, Bruce is like, you're faster, you're stronger. Maybe Bruce has always had something for him on standby.
So the logo is just a last-minute ad.
The logo is the last-minute ad. That may be the thing. But we want to know what you think about this episode in the comments below, all right? So like, subscribe, click on the notification bell. Are you rocking with Titans? We only got a couple more episodes left. Have you given up on it? Are you holding hopes? Now you know it's a season 3 coming, so we want to know your thoughts, all right? Follow us on social media. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J Washington. It's MRJAY. You should know how to spell Washington. Join the Supervillain Squad on Patreon, patreon.com/Mr. J Washington. And check out the Mad Titan podcast. It's everywhere you get your podcast from. I get you caught up on everything that's happening in the Marvel and DC live action and cinematic universes. It is barbershop talk for nerds. So come on in the convo with that. And
at the Swaggy Blerd, THESWAGGY BLERD. That's cross-platform: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. So yeah, I think we got to get the fuck up out of here.
All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. We out there. Peace.